Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trade Ideas Live Trading Room recap for the first day of trading in the year 2021, Monday, January the 4th. My name is Barry Anderson, moderator of your trading room. Any questions you may have, you can use this email address. Link for the free room, 100% free. You do not have to be a member of Trade Ideas to be in our free trading room. Room is open between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I share my screen live on the mic. And the promo code that was alive all last week, I think it has one more night in it or day in it. So in the email you're getting, you will see the promo code for 25% off, either the first month only or the entire year of a Trade Ideas subscription. And I am almost 100% sure that promo code will disappear at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. So know what time zone you're in. I hope everybody had a good New Year and all, and back to trading, and very interesting. Of course, have to look at what the SPY did. So when we woke up this morning, there's a SPY up here. Looked pretty good. It was a nice, looked like we're going to have a nice open. But once the market opened, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2.5 hours of straight down. And right now we're kind of resting. But this is the first time in a while that I've seen something like that happen, certainly right on the open. So the market as we speak is down about 600. SPY is down about 29, and tech is way off at 274. So kind of a bleak way to start the new year. However, for me personally, let's take a look at bingo, and I want to draw your attention to another one. So BNGO, earlier in the week, last week, I took this after hours, and I hadn't taken an after hours trade in years and years and years. But I looked at remember now, this is Thursday, okay? The market was closed on Friday for New Year's Day. I actually took this trade after hours. I just love the way it was trading. This is one that I traded in and out several times. But I like the way it was trading. There's right at 4 o'clock. So I ended up taking this trade right at, I think it was 325. Boy, right after hours, look at the move it made all the way up to 470. I got out some at 420, and I decided to hold, see what would happen. And I wish I could say that I was still in this trade all the way up to $7, but unfortunately, I took out the balance at 470. But this is still kind of alive here. Now, I want to show you another one. And first of all, let's take a look at, I want to show you why I was interested in this one from the beginning. Way back here. If you look at the weekly chart, actually, I think look at the monthly chart. You can see all the room that it kept having. I mean, listen, the fantasy area would be way up here at $10, but it kept breaking all these little highs of the month. And every time it did that, it would start making an assault on the next one. So the next one is, what is it, $8. It looks like that's the high back here of $8. So what did it get to today? Got up to $7.15. Like, I'm not saying it's going to get up to $8, but that's all I really do. I just keep looking left on the weekly and the monthly chart to see what sort of areas that it could stall. Kept taking those areas out and kept moving on to the next one. So that's why it was really, really an attractive looking swing. And I want to show you check. CHEK. All right. Now, why check? The reason is that basically they have the same news as BNGO did. BNGO got started on the fact that it said that they were granted a 180-day period in order to maintain their NASDAQ compliance listing, okay, or compliance with NASDAQ on their listing. That was the reason it got started. There was no other reason. Now today they did have, again, I'm not talking about check, but I'm talking about BNGO. They did have a press release about something to do with autism. So there was also some news. But really, the reason why BNGO did what it did is right here last week is because it was granted a 180-day extension to maintain its NASDAQ listing. So what happened today? Check has received exactly the same news, 180 days. So I looked at this and I thought, you know what? I mean, people poured into this bingo the same way for that reason. I'm not saying exactly the same thing is going to happen with check, but when you look at that weekly chart, look left, look left, look left. I mean, this doesn't have quite the same amount of room unless you really take a look at a monthly chart. So you look left on that monthly, $2 could easily stall it, all right? But if it can somehow get through 2, then you're looking at this 360 level, So on a percentage basis, this could do something like BNGO did. And that's we've been talking about, at least I've been talking about that in the room most of the day, just to get people alerted to that possibility. Now the other one I talked about was SNSS. Now, this is not a NASDAQ compliance issue, but I actually took a small loss on this one early. It was a 6-cent loss. But again, the same thing. Look at the monthly chart. Look where it could, look where it could get. Actually, I think it's more, look at the weekly chart. That tells the shorter term picture. Right there, you see, is $3. And this is sitting at 234 now. It took out that high right there of 207. So this has a chance to get close to that 3 level. If it can somehow break through that 3, then you're looking at 5. And then, way up here, of course, it would be the fantasy area. But let's think. First things first. 3 could be an area where it could get to. I think it would stall there because look at the weekly chart. Look how many times it's at 3 right there. So there are a couple of things to keep an eye on. Would be the SNSS and of course the check. And I'm just noticing now that the SPY, I had an alert set for the SPY. See if it could take out that level right there. And so the SPY may be in for a bit of a bounce now, which might help some of the bounce trades for the rest of the day. So I definitely want to get back into the room. I'm going to close down this chart right here. If you have any questions for me, you can use this email address, the link for the free room. And again, remember, the promo code, you'll see it there. It's Old Lang Syne, all in capital letters. Old Lang Syne, 25%. Do not forget the percent. We get many people saying, hey, your code doesn't work. It's because you're forgetting to put the percent sign in. You'll see it in the email you're getting, though. And I'll open the room tomorrow at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. So I hope to see you then. Bye-bye.